Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for clicking on the video. This is another review for Love Marriage Huntsville season 2 episode 18. Check that. Tisha is in the kitchen cooking breakfast. She's in a good mood, you know, and Marsau ain't buying it. He knows it's fake. He comes down and talks to her. They talk about the argument with Mel. He tells her exactly what she needs to hear. You know, you were wrong for that. If anybody came to you talking about what you said, you know, in a vulnerable moment was BS, how would you feel? And so, you know, he gives her good advice on that. You know, basically he's like, you got to take into consideration what they're dealing with as well. Like, look at how their life is and look it out. Basically, like, you got to have pity on her, Tisha. Have pity on her. Her husband is cheating on her. Marsau is... Anyway. She wants the bickering and all of that to stop. And he's just like, if you want all of that to stop, you can't go into situations stirring up arguments. Simple as that. Don't allow nobody to mess up your happiness. And she agrees. Then we see Kimmy visiting Melody at the new house. They go outside to talk. And they talk about, you know, the retreat, and Melody feels like Kimmy could have jumped in, you know, in her defense, you know, with Tisha. Tisha's trying to act like they've never had the conversation about the breakdown in their friendship. And Melody is like, yeah, we did. We already had this conversation. And Kimmy was like, yeah, I remember that. Melody says, well, I wish you would have, you know, spoken up, Kimmy. Kimmy says, okay, well, speaking up puts me in the middle. And don't y'all want me out of the middle? Yeah, so that's why my pot didn't boil. Because I feel like I need to just sit back and eat my food and mind my business. You know, they talk about Martell, you know, Melody is like, you know, I don't have time for Tisha's mess. Like, I don't want to be beefing with her. I got enough going on with Martell to be beefing with Tisha over nothing. Melody tells Kimmy that Martell, you know, does have a baby on the way. Kimmy got the shock look like, is that true? She just said he got a baby. She would know. She would know. I don't think that Melody would be out here spreading a rumor, Kimmy. Yes, it's the truth. And you know, she tells her, you know, he's having that baby. You know, all I want around me is positive energy, positive people, positive vibes. That's it. She still can't. Melody talking about Martell, and Kimmy is just like, I still can't say that he's a bad guy. I still can't say that. I can't say he's not a good man. Why, Kimmy? Why? Because what about him is good? What about him says he's a good man? Because he provides for his children? I mean, that's his job as a father. He has to. Otherwise, he's a deadbeat. Then he really ain't a good man. He ain't a good man. Now, we're going to stop saying that. We're going to stop putting that out in the atmosphere. Because that ain't what's going on here. Oh, she said that Martell told her he can't wait for her to move on, and you know, and then it not work out so she can see. Like, the grass ain't greener nowhere else but over there in his yard. Martell, she can do better, and she will do better. Like, he's just God's gift. Get out of here. Martell meets with Maurice, and Maurice gives the bad advice. He gives bad advice. He done been through divorce, so he feel like he can, you know, give advice on this situation. I see the light. I see the light still in your eyes when you talk about her and you talk about the family. Like, do you want it to be over? Like, so work for it. Work for your marriage. Please let it go. Please let it go, Martell. Ain't no marriage. Ain't nothing to work towards. Let it go. And Maurice, stop trying to, you know, push him back over there in her house. Or, you know, just stop. Let them people do what they doing. They going through a divorce. Let them go through with it. Okay? It's not our place as friends of the couple to be like, please don't divorce. Like, cause if they've gotten to this place, it's for a reason. And it's probably for a reason that we don't know about. You know, so I can't just be coming in here telling you to stay with a man that you're trying to divorce. Come on. Tisha and Marsau, they're having like a tasting at their new cigar lounge black that they'll be opening. And the chef brings out a few things, and it's just falling flat. Like the presentation of it all is just falling flat. You know, Marsau's like, is this how you gonna plate the food? Cause I'm not here for this one. You know, Marsau say this establishment is for the people, you know. He wants, you know, great customer service, and a part of the customer service is the presentation of the food. And he's trying to give gourmet. Don't be just throwing these quesadillas on the plate and throwing the sour cream in the middle and thinking that you have, you know, plated the food, you know, in a proper way. No, you got to get your colors right. My brother be telling me this all the time. You know, when he's good at that, he's really good at that, at plating, you know, some food and making the food look more delectable, you know, just because of how it looks on the plate. He's great at that. And it does matter. It does matter. So Marsau is onto something with that, you know. He said the food was good. It's just he got to work with him, you know, on presentation. Marsau also says that he wants to hire Jalen as the general manager. And Tisha's like, hire him for what? Maybe let's hire somebody over him, you know, to help oversee and, you know, help him, you know, get his feet wet a little bit. And Marsau thinks that's too top heavy. He ain't listening to Tisha, but that's a great idea. That boy gonna need some help because he don't even have no direction, don't know what to do. And yeah, you're gonna throw him in a general manager position because he's family. So we got nepotism going on. Okay. Yeah, Jalen ain't the one for the job. Not in my opinion. Maybe hire him as the cook. You know, put him in there and let him work his way up to management, you know. But just flat out, you know, just gonna start you out as general manager and you have no experience ever managing nothing? That's not good. Marsau sits down with Jalen and, you know, basically asks him a few interview questions. You know, tell me a time where you failed. I failed a test back in the day. I failed this back in the... Like, he don't have no... What? He can't think of nothing. He's sitting there like, damn, you don't put me on the spot because when did I fail in life? Like, I have never done nothing. But school. He's still gonna give him a position because he said he wants somebody in there that he can trust. Okay, whatever. Back at Black, we see that Marsau has called in another chef. His chef that he has for the brunch spot. He done called him over there to help the new chef with the presentation of things. And so they're working together. And I like to see it. I love to see that. Melody, we see that she's changing the sign at the door from Holton Holt to Melody Holt. I don't know what her maiden name is, but that's on there too. But anyway, she out there and Marsau pops up on her. He come out there and Marsau he always flirting with Marsau. He flirts like he ain't a married man. You know, they just having the back and forth random conversation. He's basically over there caping for Tisha and trying to see how they can mend things. He telling Melody it's her fault and all of that. And Melody has on it's low cut, like it's a little button up sweater type of situation, skirt and top, and she has a little cleavage. He telling her, cover up. Don't be trying to entice me. I'm a married man. First of all, don't tell the woman to cover up. You just don't look. Why are you looking? You know, like her eyes are right here. Whether cleavage is out or not, men got to control that. Like, women don't just be out here looking at peen the whole time we talking to you. We can't keep our eyes met with your eyes. We just got to look at peen. Like, women don't do that. So why can't men control where the fuck their eyes are? Telling that lady to cover up, don't entice you. No, stop looking, Marsau, you a married man. Don't try to convict me for what I got going on. You convicted because you looking. Anyway, and he ends up inviting Melody to the soft opening of Black. She may or may not be there. Who knows? Melody, we see that she meets with Chris's wife, Ms. Nell. Unbeknownst to her, Martell is also there, already there with Chris. They done work together to get the two of them together, and they're gonna try to have a counseling session. Ain't nobody certified, ain't nobody got no type of credentials to counsel anybody, but we going to these folks for counsel. Like, we gonna get enough of doing that. Just because you might find you a couple that you look up to, don't be thinking that they can counsel you, and don't be thinking you can counsel me because you done been married 20, 30 years. Okay, that's cute for you. Do you have the degree that says you can counsel me and my man? Do you? No? Okay, so I'm not coming to y'all. I'm not coming to y'all because what you giving me is your opinion. And, not a expert opinion. You just give me your opinion, and I don't really care about that. We do that a lot. In our community. Oh, I'm going to go because they've been married 30 years. So I feel like they know. No. Because everybody's marriage is different. Everybody's marriage goes through different trials and tribulations and, ups and downs. Marriage ain't one size fit all. So anyway, she there with them, and, they're trying to get them to talk to one another, and Melody's just not here for it. She has already checked out of the marriage. She's checked out. So let it go. Martell don't like that, and so he gets loud and he starts, going in on Mel. You ain't do this. You ain't do that. That's why I cheated. That's why I did this, because you wasn't doing this. You wasn't doing that. Melody has enough, picks up her glass and throws it at him. I done had enough of you saying that shit. You gonna stop saying I wasn't a good wife to you, because if I wasn't a good wife, you would have been left. And that's the truth. Don't nobody want to hear that, Martell. You got to stop with that. He needs to stop painting that picture. But yeah, that's where that ends out. With Martell and Melody, with that situation, Melody was hot. Okay, she was hot. And I'm sure Martell wasn't expecting for no glass come flying his way. He liked to push her buttons and trigger her in any way that he can. Then when she flips, oh, you're being disrespectful. You're so negative. That's that gaslighting. I can't with Martell. I just cannot. Anyway, guys, that's where that ended out. We'll be back for the next one. I think in this next one we're gonna see this soft opening. I'm wondering if they both gonna show up, Martell and Melody, same place at the same time. I feel like Melody ain't gonna come. I feel like she ain't gonna come. She don't care about filming with these people. She does not care. She done told us her mama, her brother, and sometimes Kimmy. That's it. So don't be trying to call her to the parties to film nothing. She ain't coming. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.